Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 4 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Mike Tyson's making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight. Jones is making his way to the ring. You wouldn't know he's about to step into a fight. He looks like he's just out for a stroll.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Tyson's absorbing a hook. Teddy, a prime Mike Tyson here has so many KO1s sprinkled across his record. Do you expect those kind of fireworks early on here?
Yeah, for a couple reasons. He understands the history. He's a history student. He likes a legacy. He wants to be like Jack Dempsey, all those fighters of the past where he's ferocious. And also, he wants to send a signal to future opponents that you should not get in the ring with him.
Committing well now to that left hand over the top. Good-looking jab there. And that had some bite to it, that right hand by Bone Crusher. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Teddy, you think this is the kind of matchup where we're going to see a lot of movement?
Yeah, I think you will, especially if the faster fighter gets his way. He's going to want to go take a stroll in the park a little bit, Joe, and make sure that the low-endurance fighter is going to have to do some extra pacing.
What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs.
Hit the body, baby. Body blow.
Halfway through this round here. And he engages in the clinch.
Keep your hands up. Keep your hands
To the head he goes with a left hand. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Jones is hit up top hard. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Right to the belt line. That is my favorite punch there is. A forceful uppercut by Jones. And now he scores with that left to the body. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Bone Crusher. That's a big right hand there. And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. back up to his feet after being knocked down. Tyson's left landing well. End of this round. Joe and Teddy sitting ringside with you. It gives us time to reflect on the bigger picture of boxing. You know, it was interesting. We had a fan walk up to you earlier today and say, hey, I know you learned everything from the legendary Cus D'Amato, the great trainer. And he said to you, what's the one thing you took away from all your years with Cus? What did you say to him?
Well, it wasn't a paycheck, I'll tell you that much, because Cus didn't believe in paying you for that. He said you're going to college, you're getting a valuable education, and you're not even being forced to pay a tuition. So I understood that. We worked 7 days a week, so there was no union. Cus believed in working on Sundays, so you couldn't go complain and say I'm being overworked. But I think seriously that the most important thing that I learned, of course, that from a technical standpoint, you have to be really secure in those areas. No matter how much talent a fighter has, you have to teach them right, teach them the fundamentals, but mentally. You have to understand that a fighter's really always under fear. And you have to understand those dimensions, those parameters. And you have to be able to find a way to get in there, understanding how he feels mentally, and understanding how that can impair his judgment, stop him from doing simple physical things.
That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Bone Crusher. Jones is showing us that he is willing to stick with the game plan. But Teddy, that game plan saw him knocked down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him?
You know, in some ways I tell him good, because you have to go with what you have. You know, you can't completely change. That's not possible in the course of the fight. You are who you are. So it's not the game plan necessarily, Joe, or the style that's wrong. It's the execution of the game plan. That has to be done better.
Huge uppercut by Tyson. Jones is not showing that he's got a great IQ when it comes to ring generalship here. He's just stationary, not much movement at all.
No, not at all, and it's feeding right into his opponent. He knows where to find them and where to find them at all times. He needs to get on those legs a little bit and start changing a little bit of his placement here where he is. He's always in the same place.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Digging in with a left to the gut.
Finish with the hook.
Good flush shot by Bone Crusher. Scored well with the left downstairs. You had to see it to believe it the first 2 minutes of these rounds. Now these fighters are trying to make everybody a believer in the final 60 seconds.
And this is why you understand the dimension of this sport like no other sport. At the end of this, how both participants will have mutual great respect for each other.
He's tired. He's tired, Tab. Come on, now's your chance.
Mike Tyson stunned here, and so are we. What a stunning turn of events.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Oh, he gets hit. Look at that. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Knockdown scored against Mike Tyson, but his opponent may want to watch out as Tyson has steadied himself back up on his feet. What an impact that left hand just made by Mike Tyson. Oh! He gets floored with one single shot. He was just torn down like an old building. This fight is over. Tyson's evening ends early. A knockout victim here.
He was just not able to get back up.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.